Hello ladies and gentlemen, dear viewers of Burundi National TV. Thank you for joining our programs. It's time for English News Edition. On the presentation while alongside the Evariste Nyonguru. Top stories first. The head of state Evariste Ndayishimiye called on the people of Karusi and all Burundians in the whole not to lose heart in the face of challenges and not to listen to those who seek to discourage them. He made this statement on Wednesday at the football field of Karusi Commune during the ceremony to introduce the newly appointed communal administrator. It is essential for the company in charge of extracting, processing and marketing peats to increase its contribution to the national economic growth. These were the remarks of Hassani Kibeya, minister in charge of, among other sectors, mining and energy, as he appeared this Wednesday before the Burundian National Assembly. These headlines will come now in details. As of the saying so far in top stories, the head of state Evariste Ndayishimiye called on the people of Karusi and all Burundians not to lose heart in the face of challenges and not to listen to those who seek to discourage them. He made this statement on Wednesday at the football field of Karusi Commune during the ceremony to introduce the newly appointed communal administrator. The president urged the administrator to ensure that citizens lack nothing and find a solution to the problems they face by guiding them toward a brighter future for the nation. It is essential for the company in charge of extracting, processing and marketing peats to contribute to the national economy of the country. This was said by Hassani Kibeya, the minister in charge of energy. The report by our colleague Joseph Mundajambo.
In his presentation, Minister Hassani Kibeya, who is responsible for energy and mines, presented several aspects to the deputies, demonstrating how peat could significantly contribute to the country's economic development. According to him, this resource could be exported to generate foreign currency, serve as an energy source for the production of electricity used in mining, or even replace firewood, thus reducing deforestation and contributing to the environment protection. It could even be transformed into fertilizers. However, the National Peat Office, ONATUR, faces several challenges, including aging equipment, a shortage of certain raw materials, unpaid amount from certain government departments, and so on. The MPs wanted to know the status of the plant responsible for supplying peat to households and whether the country had sufficient reserves. In this regard, Minister Hassani Kibeya responded that Burundi has sufficient peat. He added that the plant does indeed exist and that some equipment has already been installed, but that some raw materials and parts needed for its proper operation are still missing. In response to concerns expressed by MPs regarding peat exploitation, the minister clarified that the peat will be used after a carbonization process to eliminate any potentially harmful substances. The Speaker of the National Assembly, Daniel Gerard, before his turn, urged the minister to develop a concrete plan so that the country can effectively begin processing peat, believing it to be a strategic resource that can contribute to Burundi's sustainable development. To increase ONATUR's profitability, it was recommended that it be strengthened, particularly by strengthening existing projects, and that the Ministry of Mines and Energy closely monitor its operations while reviewing the legislative and regulatory texts that govern it. Minister Hassani Kibeya reaffirmed his commitment to doing everything possible to ensure that peat can truly play a crucial role in the country's development.
Great. Hassan Kibeya was the guest in the National Assembly of Burundi this Wednesday. This Thursday in Gitega, the Burundian Senate reviewed and adopted several draft laws related to cooperation agreements signed between Burundi, Serbia, and Angola. The plenary session chaired by the Senate Speaker, Gervais Ndirakobucha, was held within the framework of strengthening the country's diplomatic and economic ties with its international partners. Cross-border trade by goods grappling demonstrated many advantages, including easy financing, transport of goods, and good timing. This has been discussed in a workshop held by the Ministry of Commerce in Bujumbura, showcasing results of a survey conducted in the line of the implementation of mechanisms of enhancing such trade in the Great Lakes region. Prime Mugabo Nihela for more.
Survey shows that cross-border trade by goods grouping has a number of advantages, including easing financing, transport, and timing. However, it is clear that in Burundi the system is not attractive and is hampered by many challenges, such as the lack of infrastructure, clearance processes, and adequate warehouses for good storage. This was indicated by Consolata Sibomana, representing the Ministry of Commerce. On the other side, there are many traders who hesitate to work in groups, feeling mostly breach of trusts. That's according to Ida Nyonguru, a trader who operates between Burundi and the DRC through Gatumba border posts. She requests a sensitization campaign to boost such trade. On her turn, Clotilde Nizigama, representing the project, indicated that Burundians shall share experiences with the people from DRC, Rwanda, and Uganda where the project was implemented. The survey was conducted near border posts between Burundi and DRC, particularly at Gatumba, Vugizo, and Rumonge. 1,159 traders participated in it.
This Thursday, the Peace Torch continued its journey through the communes of Muhuta and the Mugere in Bujumbura province. In this occurrence, it shed light on community works focused on the construction of public infrastructure, notably the building of classrooms at Gitaza Basic School 2nd and the concreting of structural columns for a building under construction at Kabezi District Hospital. In both communes, local leaders were called upon to serve as guiding lights for their communities in the pursuit of the national development vision. The bearers of the Peace Torch also bring food aid, visit the Pen Blind School under the Uwilage Foundation. They also tower the Tanganyika Hospital with the aim of encouraging private investment. Further details in our upcoming editions. In sports now, anyone wearing a t-shirt of Aigle Noir, the Nkurunziza Cup, or even Al Ahly will be granted free entry witness to the match between Aigle Noir Football Club and Egyptian Al Ahly, scheduled for the Saturday, October 18 at Inwari Stadium. This announcement was made on Thursday by Lehonsen Kirutimana, the spokesperson for Aigle Noir, during a press conference organized by the Pax Burundi Foundation. Lehonsen Hakiutimana also called on spectators to demonstrate discipline and the good conduct in the stadium, urging them not to lift or step on the seats. Jivan Deshimir.
During a press conference organized by the Pax Burundi Foundation for journalist Lehonsen Hakiutimana, spokesperson for the Aigle Noir Football Club, stated that the meeting aimed to clarify some points that had not yet been addressed ahead of the match between Aigle Noir and the Egyptian club Al Ahly, scheduled for October 18th at Inwari Stadium. This will be Aigle Noir's second match in the race to qualify the group stage of the CAF Championship League, a competition reserved for the National League champions. Lehonsen Hakiutimana said that preparations for the upcoming match are progressing smoothly. Regarding the official jersey, he mentioned that they are already on sale in various neighborhoods for supporters who have not yet purchased theirs. As for the entry ticket, he recorded that the initial price of 10,000 Burundian francs has been reduced to 5,000 Burundian francs for regular seats located on the sides of the pitch, thanks to the contribution already received, particularly from the Pax Burundi Foundation. VIP seats will remain priced at 50,000 Burundian francs as previously agreed. The VVIP tickets are already sold out. The only tickets still available are of partners and sponsors, costing 250,000 Burundian francs, which grants access to VVIP areas. Fans are encouraged to attend the match wearing either the Aigle Noir jersey or the Nkurunziza Cup jersey bearing the words Ejo Heza. Ticket sales will run from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. as organized by the Pax Burundi Foundation, and Intwari Stadium will open its gate starting at 10 a.m. Regarding media coverage, the spokesperson emphasized that radio stations are welcome to broadcast the match live, provided the required accreditations. Concerning television coverage, it was clarified that Azam TV holds exclusive broadcast rights. Therefore, any station wishing to air the match must contact Azam TV and reach an agreement. Otherwise, they will have to follow the match on the radio, as Azam TV has already made arrangement with other channels to allow Burundians and Arabic football fans to watch the game live. Leonce Ntakirutimana concluded the press conference by announcing that latest time for spectators to enter the stadium will be 2 p.m. to ensure the gates are closed well before kickoff.
It is with this element we conclude our edition. Thank you for following. Catch you later.